The LACs stop people falling through the gaps rather than catching them after they have fallen.
My name is Kit, and this is Beth, and we represent Nelly, New Earswick Less Loneliness Initiative. We're a social group. We meet every Wednesday at New Earswick Folk Hall, and we also have a luncheon club called Nelly Munch, which meets once a month.
We have about 18 to 20 people who regularly come and quite a few others who drop in and out. And we have various agencies that feed in to us, one of which is the local area coordinator, Sarah.
We try to help a lot. There are certain things we can't do. It's nice to have her around because we know if something comes up, she's there.
And she brings people to us who she feels might benefit from the group as well. So it's a very much...
She often turns up with somebody new. And
a symbiotic relationship.
Very, very valuable working relationship and a valued friend and a good help in the community. Great. Absolutely great.
We were asked by City of York Council to be involved in the selection process and the interview process for the local area coordinators because they knew that we were the sort of group that they would have a lot of involvement with. Outside of Nelly, I've fed several of my friends into the local area coordinators, and it's made a huge difference to them. So just knowing that you've got that support means you possibly reach a bit further and are prepared to take on more ambitious things because you know you'll have the backup. And if we need training to help with things like filling in attendance allowance forms, she's got all that as well. She's an amazing source of information.
It would be a very sorry and sad state of affairs if we didn't have these people. It would put the burden back on to huge financial problems because people can't get help.
The LACs stop people falling through the gaps rather than catching them after they have fallen. And whilst it's very hard to quantify for funding, it makes such a massive difference, both to the individual and to the community. People also don't get bounced from department to department to try and find the people that can solve their problem. And that makes such a huge difference because they're just a very personal face that people are dealing with.
I met a few of them, a few of the LACs, and I think they're absolutely marvellous, doing a hard job.
They're also amazingly professional at maintaining those relationships without getting too emotionally entangled, which I'd find incredibly difficult. If you have the opportunity to develop a relationship with an LAC, you should definitely go for it. They're an incredible resource. They will always use and support what's there because they never want to reinvent the wheel, but they will also feed in and enrich your organisation. It's just an amazing thing that they do.
They communicate very well and they let you know, whereas a lot of organisations don't. They don't just ignore the problem, you know.
They will link you into much larger networks and gateways to funding, and anything you might need, you can certainly ask them and they'll usually be able to help.